Hi, I'm Marvin Swain, and I wanted to talk to you about brain flexing. For this, I've done an outline so that I won't miss any points. I want to tell you about the process. I'll read over it, and then I'll go back and do the brain flexing with you. Brain flexing. This mental exercise is designed to increase blood flow in the electric pulses which create movement and reflexes of the body and the limbs. About 15 years ago, I watched a Discovery Channel show which described how exercise increased strength and speed. The show outlined how exercise coupled with drinking specific amounts of water created a more fluid path for the brain to send electrical commands to the body and the limbs. This I thought was good, but it seemed to me working the body did not work the brain to its fullest ability. So with this in mind, I created the brain flexing technique in order to increase my punching and speed in martial arts. Now to get started, relax and get in a meditation frame of mind to do the brain flexing. As a caution, don't overflex. The brain is somewhat virgin territory, go easy. The brain is not a muscle, but the brain is not fat either. The brain is made of tissue all its own, so this could be of value to millions. I feel it has helped me with many issues. You can feel the movement of the brain when you do the flexing. What I believe the feeling is when the brain is moving or flexing during the exercise, an electrical charge swells the tissue of the brain and in turn creating a better path for the electrical charges of the thought. Through it, though it could be the tissue itself flexing as a muscle does, I don't believe it is. I do suggest anyone who wants to start this go to a doctor and get a checkup and make sure your arteries and veins are not clogged with fat. This method is simple, but because the process could push a flow of electrical charges in blood like a regular exercise does, it's dangerous. And if it does, the pulse could make an aneurysm, cause an aneurysm in you, and we don't want that. If you are cleared by a doctor to start the flexing, I suggest daily doses of vitamin E, fish oil, red palm oil, and niacin to help clear your veins and help the process. Then start a regular program with your workout routine and consult a doctor on a regular basis. If you don't do a regular workout routine and want to do just the brain flexing, that'll be fine. It's good for you. Okay, now to understand the action, just sit and flex your hand. Look at your hand and think, that's all I have to do to my brain, just flex it. Now while picturing your brain, think flex. If you hold a picture of a brain in front of you, it might help, but just think flex of the brain. Flex lightly until you feel the movement of your brain, then flex lightly for 20 more flexes. Stop and breathe 5 to 7 deep slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Then do the flexing again, 20 flexes after you feel the flexing. Do this every morning. After 2 weeks, increase the flexing from 20 to 40 reps. Then in another 2 weeks, increase the reps to 80 reps. So that in 4 to 6 weeks, you go from 2 sets of 20 to 2 sets of 80 reps every morning. Then 3 or 4 months down the road, add a set of 80 reps to make it 3 sets of 80 reps every morning. And don't forget to breathe. But don't go over the 80 reps per set, and don't add any more than 3 sets. That's all you need. Because this is just to clear your cobwebs out of your head. It's not to become a mad scientist or a genius. Now if this procedure works as well for others as I believe it has worked for me, the possibilities of helping enormous amounts of people think clearer are there. I believe it might help possibly lead to coma patients coming out of comas, if you believe what they say about a coma patient being able to hear you. So for at least the very act should increase a person's awareness as it has done for me, and it has helped me. Now let me go over the basic brain flexing, and I'll let you go. Okay, start with, look at your hand, think of that flex. Think about what you're doing. It's just a simple brain command. And now think about your brain. about where you want to flex your whole brain, your top of your head. I do my brain stem and my head, and just think about it and relax, flex, close your eyes and flex. And when you feel it, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Get some oxygen to your brain. And then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Don't forget, don't overdo it. It's your brain doesn't need a lot of physical exercise. And just relax. Do it once a day in the morning. If you do it at night, it'll probably keep you awake. I know that from experience. And just be careful and have a good day. And I hope to see some videos of people doing this on the internet. Thank you very much.